The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Mark Andrews, and he'll take this down the 40-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Well, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens had a woeful 2-9 on the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Myles Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll...
He's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Gun. 12.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the problem.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
To number 1, Jamar Chase. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. McPherson on for the point after.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Ravens nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
No, we changed it.
Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Myles Murphy.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
On the return, it's Tony.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And bulldozing his way through. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And it won't be a pick six, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Eckler is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Austin Eckler, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
11 MT. 11 mighty.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep.
11, 12.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow trying to lay one up deep. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he? And it'll be intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now it's Burrow.
At the 24-yard line.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
11, MT, tape.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Let's get set.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
A gain of 16 yards.
11.
And the Bengal 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
11 mighty, stop.
Here's Burrow. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Here comes Tony on the return. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
For the Bengals field goal. A 66-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Bengals 63, Ravens nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 12-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I'd never return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Baltimore Ravens.
They go play action now. Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Myles Murphy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Jackson.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Myles Murphy. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be buckled over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go and do your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Bengals just continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
To throw again is Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Report.
Now it's Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And Jackson throwing once more. And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 77, Ravens nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
One of the linebackers has got it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now the stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
No, we changed it. Hey! Sit up!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Gun.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. 55 yards.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Devin Duvernay.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam now. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
Here we go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
11.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Austin Eckler, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They go play action with Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
One last shot for Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champs, gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way, richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You gotta love. Maybach, lay black, matte black, just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK, used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with a life as at 20.